Okay. Can you hear me on there at all now?
No, just on TikTok. That's it.
Huh. I have no idea what it is. I checked everything.
It's working.
Now
I
it's
can hear you on YouTube now.
all right. Okay. Okay, great. Major goes, yes. Okay, Major, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Uh, I got to figure it out, whatever it was. uh, thanks, Major, for letting me know that, buddy, too. I don't know where Scott's at. That's not Scott. Like Scott, not to give me a heads up if he wasn't going to come on. The guest box is lit up by one on the TikTok live. I'm going to see who or what it is. Oh, it's Jerry. Okay, Jerry. I hit invite for Jerry. My trimming homeboy down here. Let's see if Jerry wants to come in. UTC goes, brother. Okay, how are you doing? I'm doing really good. Thanks for asking. It stands for Up Top Camp. Okay. Thanks for asking on the TikTok live there, UTC. I appreciate you, buddy. Uh, uh, Now, I hope that y'all watch the second live of the day today because when it comes to the strutting thing, if I do the 6 miles, I'm risking totally getting dehydrated, even if I drank like that doctor tells me. So uh, I'm getting plenty of good rest at night, I'll say that. But so it's only going to be 3 miles a day, and that's starting Monday. I got to get my body fully hydrated, back to peeing, a clear stream. That's all I can do is 3 miles a day. That's it. I can't do no more 6 miles a day in this type of heat because he said that I have to double hydrate when you have alpha gal. That's what you have to do. So I'm going to do that, but I'm only doing 3 miles a day, and it will not be the Caraway Road. It'll be maybe as far as Harps or that brick oven pizza. That would be the furthest and back, and that's starting Monday. I got a new tent to put up tomorrow. Still got to get my. I got to be peeing clear before I can go strutting again. Anyway, uh, so Timothy said here in the YouTube live chat he can hear me. Great. I know Major second that a while ago. Major, I hope you and the missus and the kids and grandkids are going to have a great 4th of July. It's just going to be another day, really, for me. Y'all know my social media work is my social function. So, I mean, I know we're celebrating Independence Day, and we are, but I don't ever get time to go to a social function. Uh, so that's just the way it is. Sean's girl, which is Cassie. Jerry says, just watching. Okay, Jerry. Let's see if Cassie wants to come on.
He says, hey, y'all. Howdy.
Yeah, there's Scott. Wonder where in the hell you been. You better quit being tardy, Scott, or I can put you in timeout. But yeah, matter of fact, I fixed to crack one of my cheap cigars out. I'll save the expensive cigars for later. I mean, with Timothy and Jamie pulled up, say she gave me a text today saying that they had some lunch for me, but I don't ever eat lunch, so I knew I'd probably turn them down on that or take it and eat it later. And Timothy goes, well, I went out, Jack in the Box. I said, guys, I'm not hungry. I don't ever eat breakfast and lunch. He goes, oh, so you don't want these? I said, oh, I can eat that. And that was the 2 packs of Christmas colors. So Cassie goes, how are y'all? Please, no box. Okay. She don't want to come on.
Yeah.
Okay, we got you. Bad signal here, she said. Okay. We totally get it. Timothy goes, Scott's been drinking. Well, yeah, I know from what you showed me he sent y'all today. What days, more days than not, he does drink. I think he's an alcoholic. If I was a betting man, you know. He goes, yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, boy, the fireworks are just, all you hear is pop, 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 pop.
Uh-huh.
Well, there was one thing I forgot to get at Walmart's, guys, today. And that was the more Deep Woods off because I'm going to run out after tomorrow night. I had enough for tonight. I have enough for tomorrow night. I got to get some more.
Some more what?
Deep Woods off, this kind right here, the Rappel. It's actually generic Deep Woods Off. It lasts a while. I'll say that it does. It's we miss y'all. Cassie said we miss y'all. She did in TikTok Live. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I haven't seen her post nothing else on the internet like she did that one time on TikTok Live, on TikTok video. But Alan, thank you for joining the TikTok live chat. Timothy goes in the YouTube live chat. Yep, that's what happens when you go shopping. I always forget something. I can have a list with me and still forget one thing on the list, you know. Yeah. And then Timothy goes to YouTube live chat. You usually forget something. That's true. I can have a list out in front of my face, and I'm going to forget at least one thing on it. Jerry, thanks for the heartbeat ×1, brother. I appreciate you. Well, Scott, I wonder, are you drunk yet? Maybe he'll be honest and say whether yes or no. I wonder if he's had a 30-pack. I don't know. There's not no telling. William, I just missed you up here in the TikTok live. I think that was William. Let me see. Well, yeah, that was William. I hit invite on the friends not watching list on him. Hit on Megan, but she might have currently a live show going right now. Megan has really long shows. I'll say that for her. And she said she done one for as long as 24 hours. So, wow. Yeah. So, are you still talking to Scotty? I'm still suspended on Facebook, y'all, for 4 more days. 4 more days, I'm still suspended. Yeah, they might as well just keep me suspended because I'm gonna release my videos on there for my Facebook and Messenger followers to watch it. So I don't ever plan on putting a video guest on the YouTube live part. I'll just handle them on here on the TikTok live. So y'all know what Jonesboro. What can we tell Mark Zuckerberg? Kiss his ass. He said, what can we tell Mark Zuckerberg? Yeah. Yep. Yes, his ass. I know he's really paying attention to what I'm saying too right now. I know he's a multi-billionaire, so he ain't listening to a damn thing I'm saying. Scott goes, do not know if my aunt will make it through the night. Well, I'm sad to hear that, Scott, naturally. I mean, I know you said I think she had 8 weeks. But I was like you, I didn't think she was going to make it 8 weeks. From everything going wrong with her, you know. Jerry, you just reached fan level 3 in the fan club. Trinity's telling, I think, Scott, you can take your internet stuff and stuff it. He's telling you that, Mark Zuckerberg. That's why I say, you know, a lot of times in one of my lives, I'll say, what can we tell him? Goes, bro. Yes, his ass. Oh, you texted something about him? Yeah, he did on the YouTube live. Timothy did. He goes, you can take your internet stuff and stuff it. Scott goes, LOL. Yeah, so I guess Scott is drunk because I said he's probably drunk. We get him to admit it here. He said, LOL. Yeah, so I imagine he probably is. Scott, what are y'all going to do tomorrow? Y'all going to grill out or something? I mean, I like grilling, but I like barbecuing too. I like them both. There's Jared. Hit on invite for him. Invitation sent to Jared on the TikTok live. Jamie McCabe goes, we miss all of y'all, Sister Cassie, too. Jared, how's it going, Jared? I'm doing listening to some music. Got American Trilogy going by Elvis. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot, guys. I'm glad you brought that up, Jared. I did get a Bluetooth speaker today. It says it's one of them that can float on water. It's a 30 watt. So tomorrow when I get done putting up the new tent, I'm going to charge it up. It said it'll go 10 hours straight on a full charge. So I'm shooting for Sunday night to maybe do a DJ night on here and so do some music trivia and everything. So, well, how's Jade and the kids doing, Jared?
Jake's at work. Kids are in Heber. Tomorrow we're going down to Heber to go shoot fireworks.
Oh, okay. Major goes in the YouTube live. Hate to hear that, Scott, but she will be in a better place and won't suffer. Well, right. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Scott said here a minute ago that he didn't think she was going to make it through the night. So,
Sorry, Scott.
yeah, I mean, Scott goes, he's going to go watch fireworks on the lake. You mean the lake? You mean the lake by your house in Longview? I think that's what he's meaning. Yeah, I hate to hear it too. I mean, when Scott first told me that they give her 8 weeks, he was like me about it. He didn't think she was going to make it 8 weeks. I'm fixing to leave the room. If you help turn your phones. All the way. Okay, Sean's going to leave the camping goes. I see you're at your house. What Jamie told her, we got to come out there, and then she goes, "Jamie and McCabe, 2 of my incisions are irritating." Now that don't sound good. What? I mean, you got to use that special kind of soap I know on, Cassie. I know I had to. Yeah, Scott said the lake. Yeah, okay. No, the lake down here in Temple. Okay, I thought you meant the lake where your house was in Longview. Okay.
2 of her incisions are irritated.
Yeah. What you saying? I say with mine, I never even used a rag on them. I just used the soap in my hands. Is what I used on them.
Cassie said.
You don't sound like me. I gave myself a tattoo the other day.
A what?
A tattoo?
A tattoo?
Yeah, I got a tattoo done, and yeah.
Are you good with one?
I'm all right with it. I'm not great yet, but I'm all right.
Yeah, I got to get two small cover ups. I got to. Like I ever get money.
Well, if I get good enough, man, I'll put you up and do them for free. I mean,
well, one is this one. I don't know if I can show it to you. It's a small one. I just need a not to tattoo what's already in there. Just do like maybe a purple heart on it. You know, something simple.
yeah.
The other one's the same tattoo like that on my other arm. That's the only ones I need to have a total makeover done. You know. Jamie M. McKay goes, "How did that happen to you, Cassie?" Yeah, because I only used my fingers, and the soap until they healed. I didn't use a rag on them. Now I don't know if she did. She goes, "I've got a couple more days of antibiotics, and hopefully it will handle the irritation." Well, I wouldn't use a rag on them. That's for sure. Excuse me. So y'all gonna go to Heber tomorrow, right, Garrett?
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, a lot of people do that. They go to the lakes, for things like this. So,
Oh, you don't know, like, there's going to be too many kids. I ain't doing that.
oh, you're not going to Greers Ferry?
Her mom has a creek probably 100 yards from the back of her house, and we're just going to go out there, shoot fireworks, and shoot guns.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds like fun.
Heck yeah, man.
It'll be my boy now to you, Cassie. I don't know that Cassie used the rag on them, but I know that's one thing I did not do. I had 5 incisions, and I just used my fingers in the soap and rinsed it off. Because those are really touchy.
Yeah, you don't want to be messing with it too much.
Right. That's why I didn't want to risk using a wash rag on them. I was afraid to rip them open, so that's what I did.
I'm thinking more of infection. You get an infection, that's not a good spot.
Yeah. Scott goes in YouTube Live. No drinking tomorrow. Too many laws will be out. You got that right. They're out. They're already out like today. But I mean, they'll be really trying to nail people, tonight, tomorrow.
They're out hot and heavy.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're doing. They do that early, and then they go through the whole weekend, guys. So.
Well, we had bad luck today, like we told you.
Right.
Bad luck happened to us today.
Y'all sure did. Y'all had bad bud luck today. Tell everybody what
And it was 100 and something degrees, and we all almost got sick because we were burning up.
Yeah, Timothy, you're right. And YouTube Live, they're out today. Well, tell everybody what happened.
We were in Paragould coming from Missouri, and all of a sudden we just heard a kaboom, really, 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 really loud. And I was like, me and Audrey was like, what in the world? What the heck just happened? And then Timothy said, I think I just had a big bad blowout. And then he said, we did. That's what just happened. And I was like, oh no.
Right. Well, that was bud luck. Timothy went and said in YouTube Live, they're out today. He was right. Scott goes, lemon lime, buzz ball. I don't know what Scott means by that.
Oh, it's a liquor drink. Them things are good.
Oh, it's a liquor drink?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
They come in fun colors: blue, red, yellow, green.
Yeah.
Scott goes 16% alcohol.
That's what gives you the hot sweats right there.
You ain't kidding.
Yeah.
I get that anyways. From being dehydrated with this alpha-gal, that's all I've been having is hot flashes.
Yeah.
So what's alpha-gal?
It's called alpha-gal syndrome, and what it is, it's in ticks, but it's also alpha-gal is in food. It's a sugar. It's a type of sugar that's in red meat, but it's also in deer meat and lamb. It's also alpha-gal sugar is in milk products too. Yeah. So that's the ingredient. That's why they call it alpha-gal syndrome, because alpha-gal is in red meats and deer and stuff, but it's also in a particular type of these ticks, So, and I've been staying dehydrated because I didn't know I was supposed to drink double the fluids when you have alpha-gal until this doctor told me today. So, that's why I told everybody I can't do the 6 miles no more. Because I'll be risking totally dehydrating out and being inpatient in the hospital. All I can do is about 3 miles. And I have to stay really hydrated all the way during the 3 miles and hydrated all the way really bad back. He said, even when you don't feel like drinking, you're going to have to funnel it,
Yeah. He told me that same thing today.
Yeah, that's what Jamie was telling me too, that for the problem she's got wrong with her. Which hers is not alpha-gal, but she's got something else wrong with her.
Yeah, but I'm not giving that information out.
Right.
But yeah, I did go to urgent care and seen the same doctor today for other reasons.
IDK, thanks, buddy, for joining the live chat. You too, Pinky13.
And that's exactly what he told me too. He told me that.
Well, he said I was going to sweat a lot more because, more or less because of the alpha-gal, but it's because especially when you're already dehydrated, he had me stick my tongue out, and I did that. And he said he could tell my mucous membranes were dried up, and he said, "What color is your urine?" I said, "A dark yellow." He goes, "Your urine's supposed to be clear." He said, "You're dehydrated." So So I've been staying dehydrated pretty much the whole time I've had Alpha Gale, and I've had it going on 7 weeks. So I decided to take 2 days off to get fully hydrated and go back to it Monday, weather permitting. But I'm going to do my half my mileage, and that's it. 3 miles a day, and that's it.
Jerry's saying you better be careful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially with the heat in the hundreds, man.
Right.
Yeah. So.
I know. I told Timothy, I said, you're gonna worry me sick. You're gonna worry your wife plumb sick every day when you're going to work. I'm gonna be worried sick because you're out there in that field, that farm field, working, and it's gonna be like 100 and something degree temperature and then 100 and something heat index, and I'm gonna be freaking out.
Yeah, I used to chop cotton in that, pitch watermelons in it all day. You know, so
being out in the field, it's going to be over 100 for sure. You're in direct sunlight.
Direct sunlight, yeah. So you're right about that. So, hey, Buster, thank you for joining the TikTok live chat. I see where you texted Cassie back. Oh, okay. Because she said not yet. She goes back to her on the 27th. I'd be very careful with them incisions because they're easy to get infection or tear open.
Yeah, that's what they told me. They told me, they said, be really careful whenever you're taking baths well, they told me I couldn't take no bath. They said, I don't let you take a bath.
It's not regular pickle juice. I've drank it. It's got alcohol in it. It tastes just like pickle juice. It tastes exactly like pickle juice, except it's got high levels of alcohol in it.
Oh, man. When I was down there in Little Rock, I went to a hippie commune.
I guess he is talking about regular pickle juice. But I thought he was talking about the other because Scott's a drinker, so I thought he was talking about the other. He goes, it helps cramps. He must be talking about the regular pickle juice.
Yeah.
I drank a cornbread cocktail while I was in Little Rock. The only thing that I could explain that being is the corn mash from the bottom of the barrel mixed with PGA.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that face right there is exactly what I did when I drank it.
Oh, I bet. Well, I mean, I thought Scott might have been talking about the pickle juice. You can buy the little 1 or 2 shots. You know, it's a little bottle like that at the liquor stores, and it tastes just like pickle juice, and that's exactly what it tastes like. But it's got pretty good high levels of alcohol in it. You don't really taste the alcohol. At least I didn't in them. You know.
After 3 of them, you don't taste nothing at all.
That's pretty much it. After about 3 of them, that's what it is. You don't really taste nothing. You know. Timothy goes, when it is really hot, I just sweat too much and get really wore out. Well, I mean, I sweat. That's what I've been doing the last 4 days, but a lot of mine is from the alpha gale. It's making me sweat even more. Then, too, I was dehydrated that whole time. So my body's not putting back in good enough liquids and fast enough to take care of that. So that's why I'm going to take 2 full days off from the strutting thing. And if I'm peeing clear come Monday, then I'll go back out to doing it. But I'm just not going to do it until I start peeing clear. Because he told me that your urine's supposed to be clear. And when anybody's urine is not clear and it's yellow, that's the sign of dehydration. When it's brown, dark brown, or black, that means you got kidney failure. You know, so guy Scott saying you can take your water and sprinkle salt in it. That's good for you. The Mexican teach you that. That's what he's saying.
Hey, tahini. The tahini, that spice, drop some of that off in a drink. That'll hydrate you. But it's spicy.
Spicy.
Sure. I mean, if you think about it, anything to change from the flavor of just drinking water is going to help you out a lot, because if you're drinking a gallon or two a day, it's going to get old real quick.
Yeah.
Do you have a water jug that's big enough for you?
You mean like back at camp?
I mean, like to carry with you, like a big one.
Well, I mean, I couldn't carry one strutting. I couldn't carry one strutting with me. I don't like to carry no more weight than I have to when I go strutting.
That's probably smart.
You know, because if you carry weight, that's going to make you get tired quicker. You're going to sweat a lot more too. So that's why, unless I have to, I don't even carry a backpack unless I absolutely ain't got no choice in it. Then if I have to go get with a backpack, then I'll carry it. You know.
But now you got to double up that drinking and that big cup. The doctor said you got to double it.
Yeah, that's what he said. So
Big cup. Yeah. And that big cup you got.
Scott goes, I need to one of them water backpacks that you can fill water. Boy, he talking about his grammar getting way off. You always know when Scott's drunk. You always know it when he's drunk.
Yes.
Yes, talking about what I told you that one night, a camelback.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but the way he put it out, I need to one of them water. I need to one of them water.
Yeah, that's all you need.
That's all.
Now, I understand what he said. The rest of the backpacks that you can fill with water. I don't have one of them, but I know what you're talking about. There you go. They taste bad.
That's why I told you you're gonna have to have them all summer long.
Major goes, they taste bad.
Every 3 of them.
I guess Major must have had one and he tried it and it tastes really bad.
Hmm.
But he said they taste bad. Major did, right below what Scott said.
Well, how'd you get vodka and mix it with a Kool-Aid pack?
Oh, really?
That's what a buzzball is.
Well, Major says here, I had one after I tasted it, I threw it away.
They're pretty rough.
Yeah.
Are you putting anything in it?
Oh, man.
You just drinking plain water.
So is Jay going to be off work tomorrow, Jared?
Alcohol.
7 to 3 tomorrow.
7 to 3.
Probably.
And then from like 3 to 5, we'll be driving.
Major goes, it's a water bladder.
It's talking about the camelback. Sometimes they have a weird taste, but it's because they're making fun.
God. Oh, man. Oh, golly.
What's the matter, Jamie?
About what Major's saying.
The water bladder? Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder where Miss Taryn is tonight. Daniel, we're calling y'all out.
Yeah.
Calling y'all out.
I can do it. The paying bills, probably.
Daniel and Taryn, we're calling y'all out. Y'all need to get y'all's butts on this show. Y'all said y'all would be on here tonight.
With a bang.
Y'all are late. What are y'all doing? And bills?
Probably.
Gotta start forth going off with a bang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kennedy's laughing with tears coming out on the YouTube live here. Major goes, that is what it called. It goes in backpacks. Yeah. He goes, water bladder is what they're called.
There is Taryn. That's what I thought, little.
Well, hello, Karen. Let's see.
Little Missy, we was wondering where y'all are at.
She's not in a viewer's box or a friend's not watching live either.
Yeah, she texted, "Hey, Ozzy and Jamie." Well, hello, little Missy.
Oh, Crypto, yo, Ozzy, where are you at now, twin? I didn't know I had a twin.
Oh,
Barker Road
wow.
Sleep Pharmacy, where I always do it, the live show.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's rich, man. Maybe he's rich.
What? Yeah.
Box left.
That's right. Sorry, I forgot. We've been burning stuff. We've been. Well, the guys have been drinking. Yeah. Taryn knows that we had bad luck today. They are the first. That's what we did. I saw your pictures. We were going back towards Missouri.
I love that shit. Yeah.
Hank and Bear have dodged it a few times.
Yeah. When they come and got me over Jack in the Box, he said, we had Bud Luck Day. I said, well, what happened? He said, that tire blowout. He told me who all he had.
Fire blew, right? Oh, see? It blew all the way down 412.
Blew all the way down.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes. They were coming from Mr. T's and they blew a tire. We were going to Faribault to do some stuff, and
so that was when they was coming back to Mr. T's. This was what would have been the kicker to that too, guys. Is if they'd have wrecked and they didn't get hurt, but my cigars got tore up, that would have been really terrible.
right.
That guy still get them cigars.
And he goes, but then you ain't gonna want these. I said, oh, I can eat them. What are you doing, Taryn? It looks like you're trying to flag something.
I am making Doggy some food.
Oh, okay. Al summary discussion, hydration tips for long walks, and sharing stories about gear.
Are you cooking supper? I'm cooking the guys some food. I'm not hungry. Oh.
What kind of food you cooking there, Taryn?
I cooked the guys some hot dogs.
Okay. Are y'all going to grill out tomorrow, Taryn, or what?
Honestly, I don't know what we're going to do, Mom. Probably not grill because we don't have the money to go get food all night for what we need. So we're probably just going to try and do what we can around here.
Yeah.
Did y'all make any money today? Whenever y'all went there? Yeah, but we paid what we had to today. Oh. We paid what we needed to. We grabbed a little bit of some stuff. Yeah.
Well, Rebel Son is finally in the live chat. He's seen on YouTube Live. He's seen what Timothy said that he had a blowout today coming back from Missouri. Rebel Son goes, damn, Timothy, you got to be careful, fella. Timothy goes, I know.
Yeah. And it was so bad that our wheel and tire could have completely come off and we would have been in a bad wreck today. If Timothy would have been going the speed limit, like 60 or the 65, what, we would have been in a bad wreck today. I'm just glad we saw y'all when we did to try to come off our help. We would have all been in a bad accident today. It would have been bad.
Well, it's like Timothy's saying here in the YouTube live chat that he had plenty of tread on the tire, but the middle of the tire was gone. So,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I bet it did sound like a shotgun going off. Kaboom.
It did. I thought some gun already shot. Some rifle or shotgun or something just went off somewhere. I was like, what in the world?
Right.
It's possible. When I was coming back from Oxy one day, somebody shot a 20 through my windshield of my car.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Arizona, thank you for the TGI times one, sweetheart. I appreciate you.
I thought it was a rock.
Oh, I
I didn't
bet.
ever see the hole.
I bet when it hit your windshield, that's probably what you thought hit your windshield at first, wasn't it? It was a rock.
Yeah, and then I looked over and I could see a circle within a circle, and I was like, "Oh, that's a bullet."
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I know one Ridge and Hoxie like the back of my head because that's my town. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
And that's where I was raised at, grown up and raised at. So I know one Ridge and Hoxie like the back of my head.
I was the general manager of the Smoker Friendly in Hoxie.
Wow, yeah, I know where that's at.
Yeah.
God said, can Timothy on here, YouTube Live, did it mess the truck up? And Timothy goes, no. And Scott goes, good. Then Rebel Son goes, I drive a flame white van. Huh.
Wow. Sorry, y'all.
What was you saying that to?
Jonathan,
Oh,
he's drunk.
oh, okay. Maybe
He
it
had
was,
I think he had almost a whole case of 6-pack.
maybe I run 10 ply tires and never
And some vodka and some balls.
said I run 10 ply tires and never.
Hey, did y'all go to the liquor store today? Yeah, we stopped at the liquor store on the way through to go home.
Yeah, those 10-ply tires, you got to be careful. If you air them up too much, that car will bounce around on the road.
Right, that's true. Yeah.
It was hot as monkey balls out there today.
Yeah, it's been hot the last 4 days. It's been real hot.
I think tomorrow we're supposed to get some storms, 70% chance.
Good.
Yeah, maybe the rain will cool us off down a little bit.
I mean, so I usually don't say good, great for stores, but I'm saying cool it off for a little while, it'd be worth it. You know?
Yeah. And then if you think about it, if it storms early, later in the afternoon, we ain't really got to worry about fires around here.
Right.
Because that was my big concern with it being 100 these last couple of days, the burn ban coming up before the 4th of July.
Right. Yeah.
I'm about to go take him some plain hot dogs in Gatorade.
Okay.
I was about to say, just take him the hot dog, just the hot dog.
That's what I got. I'm waiting on him to answer me. He's not even my husband. But I was being nice to do it anyway. Are you going to munch on that food tonight?
I got an food.
You done ate it?
Yeah. I just went there to Jack in the Box to get a milkshake.
Oh, I thought you went there to get some food.
No.
Hey, Ozzy. Jonathan wants to say hello.
Okay.
Here.
Just
Now here.
how y'all doing tonight, guys?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm freaking, I'm sorry for my language. I'm gone.
You gone? Okay.
I done had all 6-pack of Michelob Ultra. I done had one buzz ball. Hold on. One buzz ball. I'm on my other one. You gonna sleep good night, brother?
Sounds like it.
Yes. I'm just going through a breakup, and it's 4th of July. You know,
Yeah.
my ex took every freaking thing from me: my truck, my lawnmowers, my trailer,
Wow.
my house. All of it.
Man,
And
that's bad.
it's my depressed sleep. Alcohol helps me, but when I wake up the next morning, the pain will always be there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm literally, even though I'm on papers right now, I'm literally talking to my PO at this moment about going over the road. The only family I have right now is Daniel and Terrence and my uncle.
Yeah.
Y'all know the saying about dirty money. Get off here, get next home, man.
What'd you say, Jared? Okay. Go ahead.
You talking to me or Jared, buddy?
Jared went off. Go ahead.
But y'all know the saying about dirty hands clean money, right?
Yeah.
But that's what I was talking about to Daniel about. Like selling straight moonshine.
Yeah.
Making moonshine and selling it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can make some fucking moonshine. Or some freaking moonshine. I'm for my language. I'm 100% sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
But I want to respect, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it was nice meeting y'all in person, which I didn't talk much. I just had a lot going on, Jimmy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They called me John John.
Oh.
Or Jonathan.
Yeah.
Because around guys going Bible, they called me John John ever since I was 15. Because, like I said, 30 hands, or 30 money, clean hands.
Yeah, I had a childhood friend, and his name was they called him John John, but his name was Little John.
So, are you from Paragould or Jonesboro? If you don't mind me asking.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm from Walnut Ridge.
Do you know a dude named John Crawford?
Name what?
John Crawford.
Probably so, because I know Walnut Ridge and Hoxie like the back of my head, because that's where I grew up at and was raised at.
His street name was Tiny.
Probably so. And almost all of my exes are from Walnut Ridge and Hoxie. So,
But Tiny, that was my great uncle. No, that was my second uncle.
oh,
Tiny, that's where I got all my Dylan from.
yeah,
I don't want to go too personal on it because we're on TikTok Live.
yeah, but I'm like 47, so I'm like way quite
around your age.
Quite a bit.
Not a cancer.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? The reason how I know Taryn and Daniel, Taryn is my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
I see her as a sister.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel, me and Daniel, we went to school together.
Wow.
And me, Daniel.
Well, see, me and Timothy, we're married and husband and wife, but my one of my exes, he is real good friends with Timothy, you know, and we hang out and everything. I mean, just because he's my ex don't mean I'm gonna leave Timothy and go back to him.
Jerry, what are you talking about?
We're friends. I mean, we're just all real good friends now. I mean,
It was like 2 weeks ago when I saw Mr. Ozzy walking over the overpass by, I think it was Jack's.
Yeah, probably Jack in the Box, yeah. Because he goes there a lot.
I was thinking in my head, man, should I stop and give this dude some money so he can get some food?
Yeah.
And I looked at my ex-girlfriend. She said, no, you don't need to know that. You don't need to talk to him or nothing like that. And much shit like that. I was like, what? You don't even know this fucking dude. So why would you want to talk so much mess about him? I met him in person. Honestly, really super fucking cool as fuck. I love Mr. Dog. I love Mr. Ozzy. He makes me laugh.
He will. He will really make you laugh for sure.
And then I brought her around the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
After I told her that. And that's the reason why we broke up. It's because I brought her like around the wrong crowd, and they went to blame everybody else, and then over her spouse.
Yeah.
I literally spent like $100 on her just for a fucking promise ring.
Yeah.
And then I get done like this.
Yeah.
Mr. Ozzy?
Yeah.
You're funny as heck. You're cool. I love you, bro. Like, this is our third time talking, fourth time talking?
Yes.
Yeah, probably so.
Like, I love you, bro. Like, you make my happiness. You make my world light up, for real.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love everything you do. I love when you're on YouTube Live, you're on Facebook Live, you're on TikTok Live, bro. Like, you have nothing wrong with you, bro. You're just doing you. Like, I'm doing me. Aaron and Daniel's doing them. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
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 But everybody thinks there's something wrong with each every one of us, but there's not.
Right.
We have our own personality.
True.
Yeah.
True. Everybody has their own way of doing things, their own personality.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest with you, I'm going to be straight up honest with y'all. What me and Daniel was talking about, I'm thinking about having my dirty money and my clean hands. I'm thinking about going back and selling fucking moonshine.
Yeah.
I used to sell Xanax, perks, fucking meth, cocaine, marijuana, all of that shit at the age of 15.
Man.
Oh.
I literally got a theft charge on me. I don't care if I'm on TikTok Live or not, to be honest with y'all. Because I won't remember this shit tomorrow. But
Willie.
I was working at Love's. I was 23 years old working at Love's. I got set up by selling 12 semi-tires, 82 semi-shocks.
Wow.
And I got set up for that shit. That's the only reason why I'm on papers. And I'm literally fighting that fucking charge right now. As we're speaking, I'm fighting it. Like, transparent.
Yeah. That's bad.
Like, I'm literally paying my lawyer close to $2,300 every fucking court date.
Golly.
I make my money by selling fucking drugs, by selling fucking moonshine.
Yeah.
At the age of fucking 17, 15, I was selling drugs, moonshine.
Yeah.
That's not the life to live, y'all. It's not. I have 15 years over my head right now. As we're speaking, if I fuck up one more time, I'm sitting in prison for 15 years.
Golly.
Huh?
Goodness.
Oh.
My God.
But who's in this house right now knows me more than anybody in this fucking world.
Yeah.
But Ozzy, I love you, brother.
All right. Thanks, man.
Like, I'm being 100% honest with you. I love you with everything I have in me.
Thanks.
You're doing a wonderful job.
Yep, we never met you in person until today.
Until today, in which I was dealing with my breakup drama. That's why I was so quiet.
Yeah, my husband said he was on the telephone. He was talking on the telephone today. He was on the phone. He said he didn't get to say nothing to him because he was busy on the telephone.
That's why, because like my personal life usually don't get out on social media like this.
Yeah.
But when I'm drunk, that's when it all shows, to be honest with y'all.
Yep. Yep, it usually does. It all comes out.
Now, I don't care because it's social media.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope y'all don't hate me for it.
No, nobody hates you.
Because believe it or not,
No.
I have a cross right here.
Yeah.
And I have a cross right here.
Yeah.
And I have a cross right here.
Wow.
And I have a cross right here.
Wow.
This right here is my son and my grandpa put together.
Yeah.
And this cross right here says, "With me always."
Yeah.
Because they're always with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
If my son was here this day, just alcohol wouldn't be around me.
Yeah.
I started drinking because I lost my son and my grandpa.
Yep.
My grandpa died in my arms at the age of 18. My son died in my arms at the age of 21. First time being a father. I have a drinking problem. I really do. Because I lost both of them. The only one that knows the real Jonathan is Taryn and Daniel.
Yeah.
They've been around for almost 25 fucking years.
Wow. Yeah, see, you're old enough to be my child.
Like, losing a child is hard.
Yeah, you're old enough to be my child. That's why I call Daniel and Taryn. I call them my kids because they are the same age as my kids.
I got a question for y'all. Would one of y'all say a prayer for all of us? Like, if we turn apart the TV, Daniel's phone, and we can all say a prayer? Ozzy, how would you feel, buddy?
What's that?
If we all say a prayer.
I mean, don't say a prayer, go ahead. I mean, I can listen in on it, but
James, would you start the prayer off?
Huh?
Would you say the prayer off?
What do you want me to pray about?
Anything and everything. What did you say?
What do you want me to pray about? It's awkward.
Or would you want Taryn to say the prayer off?
I'm good. Yeah, Taryn can. I'm good.
Who all votes on Taryn? Raise their hand.
Taryn can.
Yeah. Would you like to say the prayer? No. All right. Everybody take their hats off.
I'm taking mine off.
Crack me up, buddy. But all right, everybody bow their heads. I'll say the prayer, I guess. I'm drunk, but God, please forgive me. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Dear Heavenly Loving Father, I hope to pray. Hold on. I'm drunk. I'm sorry, Jesus. I should do this when I'm sober, but dear Heavenly Father, I would thank you for all the blessings and the friends, family that I met over the past 25 years, especially Daniel, Taryn, Ozzy, Jamie, and her husband. But please, thank you, God. Please watch over us as we speak until this day. Thank you for us showing up when they had their blowout today. Knowing that I'm going through some hard times as of we're speaking right now. Thank you for being with us every time we had them hard moments, hard times, and wishing our families can be brought back together happy, with the peace, no drama, and everybody forgiving each other.
Oh, my nose is clean.
Thank you for being with us for the 4th of July, or the day before the 4th of July, and tomorrow as the 4th of July. Thank you for being with us for our losing, our caring, our moments of where we lost our family. And the amen, or any prayers of amen. As we're speaking today, please be with us from today, from now on. Amen. Oh, that's awesome. What's up, man? How was that, guys? Like, to be honest with every one of y'all, Terry, Daniel, we can pause that, please. How was that prayer?
That was good.
How was that prayer, buddy?
I think you got the message across.
Ozzy, are you okay, buddy?
Yeah.
Promise?
Yeah.
Ozzy, if you ever need to talk to somebody, buddy, I'm always here. I'm always an open heart.
Okay, thanks.
You know that, right, buddy?
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome, buddy.
6 days with 30% chance of rain coming. Well, that means 70% chance it won't rain every day. So I really don't like them chances of rain. You might as well just say that 70% chance that we're not going to get rain.
But I'm off here and finish my last buzzball and my 4 hot dogs. I love every one of y'all guys. I'm sorry for getting on here drunk like I am.
Thanks, Jonathan.
I just had a lot going on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Look, here's my sister Taryn. I love y'all guys.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to address whoever this piece of shit is down here on this YouTube live. First of all, it pays to know what you're talking about, motherfucker. Secondly, I don't live on the fucking streets to begin with. I sleep in a fucking tent. Secondly, I don't have no motherfucking family. And if I do, prove it.
Oh my gosh.
And that's to you, Alexis. Whoever the fuck you think you are, or whoever the fuck you think I am, you better know who you're fucking dealing with, bitch.
Focus off, y'all. Ozzy, do I need to get on YouTube real quick and show my ass, buddy?
No, I just seen that down here right when you got done. And talking about putting on some lies here. I would tell anybody out there, if I have family prove who they are to me, because I don't have any family alive. Secondly, I don't live on the fucking streets. Everybody that knows I sleep in a fucking tent. So there's still lies that you're telling right now, Alexis. But be a fucking woman and at least come say it to my fucking face. Then you'll get your teeth knocked out. You know, I'll knock your fucking teeth out like I would a fucking man. Or said your boyfriend or your husband. I'll knock his fucking teeth out. It don't make a shit to me. Don't talk your fucking shit on my goddamn platform, cunt. I don't think that shit to nobody. Not from a cunt, not from a cop. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck if it is a damn kid. I don't take that fucking shit. You know, and I ain't going to.
I am not scared of you.
That's damn good. Bring your fuck ass on over here. I don't give a fuck if you're a minor. You'll be a minor that'll learn a hard fucking lesson.
Are threatening me.
Ain't no threat. It's a fucking fact.
Said, let's Tanner this real quick. I guess Tanner's her man, I guess.
I don't know who the fuck's talking about don't give a damn.
I love every one of y'all guys.
All right, Jonathan, thanks for coming in, man, on the TikTok Live.
Buddy.
On the TikTok Live. Scott, if you don't do something with this cunt, I'll fix you do something with her.
I love y'all.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you.
Oh, you're welcome, buddy. I'll talk to y'all later, okay?
All right, yeah.
Stay safe. God bless y'all.
Yeah, she's gonna fuck around and find out. That's what she's gonna do. Who and whoever her fucking Tanner is, he can fuck around and find out too.
Wow. Why does that woman even know who you are?
Anybody can claim they know me. I don't know her, you know, or whoever her Tanner is. They don't make a shit to me, you know.
Hubby said he's putting his 2 cents in on that one.
Like I'm supposed to be scared of whoever Tanner is. One thing you better understand, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if Brock Lesnar makes me mad. I'd fight Brock Lesnar knowing I'm going to take a beat down. Your Tanner is no Brock Lesnar either. I can guarantee you that. And I don't even know who in the fuck he is. Don't care to know. But you can suffer the same consequences your Tanner can suffer if you would like. I'm right here at Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy on Parker Road, right here in Jonesboro. I'm not hard to find.
Hey, Daniel.
I don't have a fucking nephew. I never had a fucking nephew. I had a niece and wife. I never had a nephew.
Hey, Daniel.
Tim was trying to talk to you.
Hey, she said Tanner.
Tell her I said to come get her some. That's right.
What? I'm trying to get Daniel's attention. It ain't the same Tanner from Greensboro, is it?
Oh.
I don't know. Tanner from
It is. It's always Daniel know
I've never lived with you or anybody. I've never lived with you or anybody. I don't live. The only place I ever lived at with anybody. Guys, come on.
I don't know what to say name Tanner or not. No. I said Tanner who? I never knew his last name.
It says, okay, like you didn't live with us.
I did, maybe.
First of all, I never had a fucking nephew. I had a niece who was no longer alive. So it would pay to say who you know you're talking about. I didn't
but uh, so so but but Enter is they don't make a shit. Enter is they don't make a shit to me. Yes, we go, well, but yes, we go.
All right, Scott, I had to end the show on fucking uh, uh, TikTok live because I told them once, guys, come on. I'm sitting here trying to deal with this issue right here. Can't fucking hear a goddamn thing. So I just ended the fucking show on the TikTok live. Uh, when I tell you guys, come on, that means for y'all to pipe her down because I'm trying to address the situation here. I would tell whoever this Alexis is or her fucked up tenor, whoever the fuck they think they are, come down here and say it to my face. First of all, I've never had a nephew in my entire life. I've never had a nephew. First of all, I had a niece who's no longer alive. I've only had one niece at that. I only had one brother and one sister. That's it. They're both not living. So anybody could claim that I lived with them when I didn't live with nobody. The only time I ever lived with anybody was when I went to a treatment center when I got out and went to a men's skim free. Other than that, the only other people in life I lived with was with my mother for 15 years, then my aunt right before my mother died for about roughly a year. Before that, and after that, I always lived on my own. So I already know who in the fuck I've lived with and who I hadn't. So anybody can come out of the woodwork and claim, well, you lived with us and that's your nephew. No, that's where you're fucking wrong. Cunt. But when I'm telling you on another platform, guys, come on, that means to knock it off when I'm trying to deal with a situation on another platform. I wouldn't get through, Scott. So I just had to end the show on there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I got the recordings for the live show, the TikTok live, and I'll put them out later on tonight. But when I'm making it fucking clear to knock the shit off, so I can deal with something, I expect my guests to knock the shit off, or I get fucking mad, you know. So they learned it then. I guarantee you. That's right. I mean, this is bullshit. When I say guys, come on, that means knock the bullshit off. You know, I shouldn't have to fucking say it again. You know, so it is what it is. But I can't get my guests that are on video to knock the bullshit off when I'm wanting to deal with something and talk about a situation. Then I'm going to end that fucking show. You know, right? Too many fucking people talking. You got Timothy, then you got Jamie, then you got Jonathan, then you got Daniel, then you got Taryn. That's five right there. You know, so when I make it clear once, when I say guys, come on, that ought to let you know right there. You know, cut the shit. You don't cut the shit, I cut the show. So yeah, Jared, it did. I know you had to get off because you got a phone call coming through. But I would tell anybody out there, anybody can claim I'm related to them. The answer to that would be prove it, first and foremost, but nobody can prove it because there is no one. Secondly, anybody can say that I lived with them when I didn't, you know. So those are the two facts right there. And if you can prove both facts, then I would tell anybody, then you go prove it. Don't talk shit, go prove it. Now, I was mad at everybody. When I say, guys, come on, that means for everybody to pipe her down. I was trying to get a situation taken care of on the YouTube live, and I couldn't because there was five people talking. I couldn't get through. So I had to end the live show on the YouTube, on the TikTok live to deal with this little cunt on here, you know. And I would tell her and her fucking Tanner, come get some. Don't run your fucking cunt mouth. You and your fucking bitch, come get some. You know, I would tell that to anybody. I've issued open challenge after open challenge on my live shows many times in the past. Any son of a bitch in this region that thinks they can whip this old man, come try it. You know, nobody has ever took me up on it. You know, don't be a cunt and sit there and talk shit. Be a fucking woman. You and your other bitch, Tanner, whoever the fuck he is, and come get y'all some. It's easy. I'm not hard to find. You know, that goes. She started deleting her comments. She's scared. No, I deleted her. I mean, what I did was removed her. Is what I did. That's the only thing I did. I removed her ass. I just hit remove. It wasn't. I was trying to delete the comments. I didn't do that. I hit on remove. So I just removed her. I don't know who in the fuck she is or what the fuck she is, who her fucking Tanner is. It could be a woman for all I know, whoever Tanner is. But I tell anybody, don't talk fucking shit because I don't take that shit. I'll throw it back on you. And if you want some, you come get you some. I love the fucking fight. Always have. Why would I not still love the fight? I would love to. I love the rock. But you'll be the one that rolls, not me. Scott goes, I sent it to you, Miss Jamie screenshot. Look her up. First and last name. It's like I had a couple of guys that come in on my live show when I was doing it inside the Wendy's over. It's been about 3 or 4 months back. And he called me dad. I said, well, I'm not your dad. He goes, yes, you're my dad. I said, well, that would be kind of impossible. I never could get a woman pregnant. I've been sterile my whole life. My adoptive kids have done passed on. And he kept saying, yeah, but you still have kids. And I said, no, I don't. So anybody can claim anything. There's some that claims I'm their father. I've been sterile my entire life since I was 6.5 years old from mumps. Then this one tonight claims that I lived with her and I guess her Tanner, and he is supposedly my nephew. No, that's where you're wrong. Well, what about her, Scott? I see you said this here to Jamie. Me and Jamie are sorry. Well, I mean, I couldn't get through to y'all, man. And I was trying to deal with this thing in the live chat on the YouTube, and all of y'all were talking, all five of y'all. And I said, guys, come on. And when I said that, it went on deaf ears, you know. So I just powered it off. I saved the live show highlights from that, but that's all. I mean, I had to in order to deal with this little cunt here, you know. Well, good. If you're not scared, get you and your bitch, and you come to Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy. This is my main hangout right here. Okay, I'm right here in the woods where my tent is, by the way, too. If you want to come find me in my tent, and I guarantee you, if you do show up, you and whoever your tanner is, when I beat your fucking ass, you'll wish to God you had to come in my live chat on here and run your cut mouth. So put that in your tanner and smoke it. Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy is right here on Parker Road. You cannot miss it. It's on the left when you're going on Parker Road towards the Walmart on Parker Road. You'll get to this before you get to that. I'm not hard to find. This is where I'm at from 6 p.m. till sometimes 3 to 4 a.m. in the morning before I ever go to my tent. And a lot of times when I don't go strutting, I'm right here during the daytime. So I'm not hard to fucking find. And you'll be the first bitch that I'll whip their ass. And if you're not scared, don't run your fucking mouth. Get in your fucking vehicle, you and your bitch, and get over here so I can whip your ass. But you're not going to show up. Do you know how many you little cunt? Do you know how many people have told me on my live show they were coming to whip my ass right now and they've never showed up because they were pussies? I know when my sister passed away. That's none of your business. But my sister that passed away, as everybody knew, didn't have no kids. See, that's the thing. See, and I already know if she'd have had kids or not. She didn't have no kids. Oh, now you're making an excuse now. That's why you're not wanting to show up that you have jobs. But yet you want to come in here and run your fucking mouth. Don't run your mouth if you can't back it up. You can't back it up for one thing because you're not standing here in front of me. Number two, you can't back up nothing. You can't back up nothing to prove that I lived with you. Thirdly, you can't prove that anybody that you're talking about is my nephew. Four, I've never divulged what year my sister died either. I never have. But what I have divulged is that she didn't have no children. See, that I have divulged. You know, not my sister. She didn't have no kids. I already know whether she had kids or not. She didn't have no kids. And if she'd have had kids, sure, I'd have had something to do with them. But she didn't have no kids. I don't know what kind of drug you're on, but I'm on what they call natural. I don't fuck with drugs anymore. I don't drink. I don't fuck with anything. Sounds like you're on a hallucinogenic. Maybe like LSD, something like that. Or maybe it's just pure stupidity. And there's no fixing that. Ron White will tell you that. You know, you can't fix stupidity. You can't. But see, she made an excuse, Scott. She said more or less that she couldn't come because they work jobs. Well, don't come in here in a big boys playing field, playing ground, and run your fucking mouth. You know. Then when that person confronts you like I'm doing here, then when I say come get you something, you won't come do it. Then you say, well, some of us have jobs. She couldn't carry my water, much less hold my piss. Her and whoever her fucking Tanner is. You know. She don't know anything about fucking hard work. I guarantee you that. You know, all she can do is get in here and run her cocksucker or her clit ticker, you know, whichever you want to call it. Jared goes pure pant. That's what I'm thinking too. Either pure pant or LSD one. But I mean, anybody can claim that they're related to me. Anybody can claim that, and they can, you know, but it wouldn't be true, you know. It, you know, I didn't have family that deserted me. I didn't have family that I deserted. In other words, meaning this, I didn't have family that just quit having anything to do with me. That's never happened in my life. There's not family that I quit having anything to do with. That's not the issue at all. Believe me, uh, I got along with my family members. God rest their souls. I mean, they were addicts like me, but they were still really great people, even though they were addicts. You know, and they treated everybody really good, you know. So I never was estranged from any family members, and none of them could say that about me, you know. And that's the truth, you know. So it'd be different if I had some family living, you know. If I had some living and say they didn't want to have anything else to do with me, I'd just say, well, I got some family living, but they just don't have nothing to do with it. I'd be honest about it, that I don't have it, you know. So uh, she can claim that her or whoever Tanner is related to me, but I never had a nephew in my life. I only had one niece in life, no longer living. I had only had one brother in life. He's no longer living. My sister, no longer living. I've never told what their names were. I never told what year they were born. I never told any of that. You know, that was not important. I just told, you know, how they kind of led their lives here and there, what took their lives, stuff like that. That's been about it, you know. Uh, Jared goes, you ain't got to explain all this fucking. Well, I mean, I know I don't got to explain, but I mean, I've said in past confessions videos and stuff like that, and stuff like that. So, uh, but like I said, anybody can claim that, and they can. And that's why I said, if I have a family member, a blood family member alive, then I would tell that blood family member, prove it. That's what I say. That's why I can honestly say that and don't have to worry about it. That's like I don't have to worry about like them two guys did over at Wendy's. That one of them said that I was his father. Then come to find out, they did this again one night, and they happened to be sitting in Wendy's. Like when I was doing the live show, and I said, "Well, man, I'm not your father." He come over talking to me. He goes, well, he goes, I don't know who my father is. I said, well, that don't mean I'm your father. I said, man, I've been sterile since I was 6.5 years old. You know, I said, if anybody that comes up and claims that, it'd be a big joke. So, that's what I'm saying. I'm using that as an example. Anybody can claim they're related to me, but they would be telling a lie, but people lie. So, you know, and I know who I've lived with in life and who I haven't. Me and my mom lived together for 15 years. Shortly before she died, I lived with my aunt for about a year. Then after she passed away, then I was back living to myself, and then my sister passed away. But before all them other times, I never lived with anybody else. You know, but naturally, she wanted to come in here and just start a ruckus, and that's what she did. And when I told her, "Won't you and your Tanner come over here and get you some?" and told her right where I was at, then she wants to say, "Well, some of us have to work." Yeah, she has to work that cocksucker. You know, I mean, I couldn't get through to them on the TikTok live. I just couldn't get through. So when I was trying to deal with whoever this little cunt was on that was on here a while ago, I mean, when I say guys, come on, that means to knock it off. When I'm trying to deal with another situation on the other platform, you know, uh, and it was what it was. All five of them were talking at the same time. When you get five people talking at the same time, then they're not gonna hear what I'm saying. Uh, Now, I'll say this, guys. It's only, well, now it shows three. It just now showed three on the YouTube live. So it's Jared, Scott, unless it's counting me now as three. Uh, and it might not be counting me this time. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. Uh, Now, Scott may have got out too, and I don't know it. I mean, it's showing three, but it might be including me. Jared goes, well, man, if you can't hear yourself think, I completely understand. Well, that's what happened. I mean, I was trying to deal with her at the time while all five of them were talking at the same time, and that's just what it got down to. I couldn't, you know. So I mean, something had to give. So that's why I went ahead and just ended the show on the TikTok live. When you get five people talking at one time, then it's going to be impossible for another person to try to get through to them to be quiet long enough for me to deal with a situation down here on this platform. But I couldn't get through. I knew the only way I was going to get the situation taken care of is if I ended that live show, and that's what I did. Yeah, Scott's gotten out because I said a minute ago, I think Scott's gotten out. So Scott's gotten out. Uh, it shows three, but I think that it's including me. It'd be you, But I think it's lying on that because Scott's not in here anymore. Uh, see. Well, Jared, I guess I'll end the show because I still got to do a commentary segment I hadn't gotten done today. Thanks, Jared, for always hanging in here tough with me, my friend. I appreciate you. I want to thank Scott too on the YouTube live, my moderating friend for always being in here. I want to thank Major too. I never got to say bye to him because the long thing with Jonathan. That's when I really wanted to end the show. Was really kind of like around that time. Uh, is what it is. Uh, I don't know why they are looking for them. They are just keyboard warriors. Looking for who? I mean, who's looking for who? I think everyone from chat is looking that girl up. Well, let them look for her up. That don't bother me. I know Scott got out. Scott never did say hi, bye, kiss my ass or nothing, but he got out. Uh, Let them look her up. It don't bother me. They can look up whoever they want to look up. Yeah, I checked his last message on here, and he just said okay to Timothy because they were saying Scott goes, I sent it to you, Miss Jamie. Screenshot, look her up, first and last name. Yeah, I knew they was looking her up, but that didn't bother me. Then Timothy went okay, and then he goes, okay, Scott, I will. And Scott said okay. Then that was the last transmission from Scott. You know, but I'm saying the person is more than likely a coward. I know she was a coward because when I kept telling her and her Tanner to come over here to Park Road Specialty Farm, see, I beat their ass. That's when she said, "Well, some of us have to work." Yeah, your mouth. Daniel White goes, so is any of true what they were saying? Okay, what is true? Still not percentages. Okay. Uh, well, I mean, y'all can believe what you want to believe. I'm not going to sit here and try to convince you, Daniel. I mean, I addressed this problem with her, and I said, if anybody can claim, you can claim I'm related to you, Daniel, but it'd be a lie. So y'all can just believe what you want to believe. I'm not going to sit here all night and explain myself. It's like Jared said a while ago. I don't have to explain myself, and I'm not going to. I would just tell everybody, believe them. I believe her or whatever. I don't care. Don't give a shit, and I don't. The only thing I give a shit about is what I'm doing. That's the only thing I give a shit about. I ain't gonna give a fuck less about some fucking cunt troll that come in here on this live show and claim what she claimed. Uh, yeah, I agree, Jared. I mean, I just tell Daniel, I tell Taryn, I tell Jamie, and Timothy, believe her, don't believe me. I mean, my credibility means nothing in this town. I mean, I would say believe her. If you don't want to believe her, then you can call JTD. and see if you can get a decent character reference on me. You know, I'm not hostile about it, Karen. I'm just not going to fucking explain myself. I'm not going to keep saying talking about the same damn thing. He asked me a question, and I told him, "Look, I'm not going to explain myself. I don't have to." Jared was right. I don't have to explain it. I done explained it once already, and if y'all wasn't listening in on that, that was on y'all. Jared could tell you. I done told her what I thought and explained everything, but I don't have to explain nothing. You know, I know what I know. You know, when you can't get five people to calm down on another platform, like I tried, and that's what really fucking pissed me off, Karen. Be honest with you. When I say, come on, guys, that means knock your shit off when I'm trying to deal with somebody on another platform. And did it get me anywhere? No, because y'all still were all talking at the same time on TikTok. I had to end the TikTok live show to finally come over here on this phone and deal with that little cunt. I shouldn't have had to say it again, and I shouldn't have. When a host is trying to get his guest to cut the shit, I mean, how many times he got to say it? One time should have been enough. And Jared's right. And Jared would sit here and tell you, Ozzy's done explained all this one time. It's one thing that I went ahead and done that. I didn't have to do that, but I did. So I'm not going to explain it again because y'all might not have been listening on this platform. So I'm not going to do it. I just tell you, believe whatever the hell you want to believe. I'm not going to, Jared. You're right. I'm not going to. I'm not going to explain it again. Look, that would be like saying that's an OCD thing, where you're just sitting there talking about the same thing and the same thing. No, I'm not going to. I don't have to, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to. So you're right, Jared. I'm not. You know. Well, tough fucking shit, Darren. Good. Get the fuck off my goddamn show. I don't give a rat's fuck about you. This is not. This is not your fucking show. It's my fucking show. Know your fucking lane. Stay over there in that toilet town of Gosnell where you fucking belong. This is my fucking show. I say what fucking goes on here, not you. And I don't give a fucking thing. You don't like it, Johnson, or anybody else for that fucking matter. Y'all want some? Come get some. Then you really learn how mean I can get. I don't like you. I don't like that fucking drunk that was on my other goddamn show a while ago. He said about a 15-minute fucking prayer. Everybody in the live chat and YouTube was sick of that shit. Major got out because of it. Nobody wants to sit there and listen to a fucking drunk. All right, Jared, I took care of him. Uh, but Scott got out of here. He didn't say hi, bye, kiss my ass either. He just said okay, talking back to Scott. But you're right, Jared. I didn't have to explain myself the first time. I shouldn't have to explain it again, and I'm not going to. That's on them. You know, They have a fucking drunk that comes on my fucking show, says nearly a 15, 20-minute fucking prayer. You know, I don't fucking drink. In order to put up with a drunk, you got to be drunk. I don't fucking drink. I guess you could say that, my friend. I mean, I put her in timeout. I put Daniel in timeout for 24 hours. Both of them, it don't bother me. I can block them. It don't bother me a fucking bit. You know, one thing I don't do, I don't fuck with a drink and I don't fuck with a drug. I'm all natural. But I'm not going to take anything from a fucking drunk, okay? Or one that does a drug. I'm not going to do it, you know? And then they say they don't like my attitude. I don't like their fucking attitude, you know? When I tell five fucking mouths are running on one platform, guys, come on, and then they're still running their fucking mouths. I'm the one that has a right to be pissed off, Jared, not them. You know, me. So it don't bother me. Block them whatsoever. It don't bother me a fucking bit. You know, but I'm not gonna have anybody come in this fucking live chat and start getting mad at me because they don't like what I said. Well, tough fucking shit. Do something about it. You know, you're right. That's what I made clear to her. This is my fucking show. You know, and I think a host has some fucking rights on it to not tolerate listening to five people talking at one time when I'm trying to make it clear to them, guys, come on. That way I could deal with this other thing on this platform. But did it get me anywhere? No. So finally I had to just end the live show there. So that's what I did. So, but Scott bailed out of here, so I guess because he wanted to go check her out. Well, more power to Scott. I don't need Scott for a moderator. I'm doing my own moderating right now, ain't I, Jared? you know. If Timothy and Jamie don't want to, come on my shows anymore, that's okay too. You know, they may still want to come on. I don't know. I'm just saying if they don't want to come on, it's no skin off my back, and it ain't. You know, but I think as a host, I have some say so, and this is what's going to happen right here. I'm not tolerating no more high or drunk people getting on my fucking live show as far as a video game. If they're high or drunk in a live chat, that's one thing. But I'm not taking that fucking shit on my show. Not anymore. Not from audio video guests. Don't give a damn who they are. Don't give a damn. But if I realize right off the bat they're high or drunk, I'll get them right off the show real quick. I'm not going to listen to that fucking shit. I'm not going to tolerate it. Major got out of this live chat on here because of that shit. All that drama bull fucking shit. I'm playing a little fucking violin for it. You know, I don't feel fucking for him. You know, not in the least. But no more high people or drunk people coming in on video. I'm just not going to tolerate that. If that's going to be the case, then the host here should be doing some of that, and I don't do it. And I don't care if Daniel and Taryn and Johnson don't fucking like me. They know where my hangout is if they want some. Come talk that shit to my face. I'm the one that had every right to be mad at them. Me. Because I tried to get them to knock it off. Did they listen? No. I agree, Jared. I agree totally. A clean show. I totally agree too. I totally agree with that. Clean in every way. That's what I'm thinking too. You know, I think you're right. You know, personally. But, it's like this. Like I told you, anybody can come out and claim anything on anybody. But, and that's hearsay because if you don't have no proof, that's what that is. It's just hearsay. So people could come out of the woodwork and claim that either I'm related to them or they're related to me. And that's fine if they want to claim that. I don't control that. But if I'm asked, I'd tell them, hell no, I ain't related to them. You know, it'd be different if I was. Gary goes, when I was having a bad night, I dropped a message that said, what's up, and left. Yeah, I know that when you left the one message where you said she was in Heber and you was on your way to Little Rock, I think is what you're meaning. Yeah, I think that's what you were meaning. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody has bad days and good days, bad nights and good nights. I'm included on that. But when someone comes in on my live chat and claims I lived with them and claims that uh, something about the Tanner was my nephew and all this good stuff, well, naturally, I'm going to address that. And when I can't address it because I've got five people talking at the same time, then I try to say, hey, guys, come on, try to get them to hold off, at least for me to deal with it. And then I don't get them to do that. So naturally, I finally get pissed off and I just end the live show on the TikTok live to deal with this person, dealt with her, got her out of here afterwards. And then after that, I think I heard from Timothy in here. He said he was sorry. I accept his apology. I do, you know, because I mean, personally, I don't think they were meant to be talking like they were talking all five at the same time. I'm not saying they meant to, but when I'm getting them, try to get them to knock it off so I can deal with it, and I can't. I got to do something, you know. Hey, Daddy, if I'm saying that right, I can't make up the other. So I'll call you Daddy. Hey, Daddy, thanks. He goes, hey, Ozzy. But so I'm not mad at them for all talking at the same time, five of them. I'm mad at them because I tried to get them to quieten it so I could deal with them, and I didn't get anywhere. So naturally, I got mad and I just ended the live show on the TikTok live so I could deal with this person. Dealt with her. Then the last transmission I heard from her was, well, some of us have to work. So then I just started, getting her out of here. So that's what I did. Then Taryn wants to come in here, and more or less says she don't like what I was saying. Well, tough shit. I don't give a shit what she don't fucking like. You know, I don't. You know, so I don't need her. I don't need Daniel. And I damn sure don't need John. So uh, more power to them. But they ain't coming back on my shows. They come back on my shows, and I'm going to delete, block mute their account. I'm not going to have someone talking smart to me when I'm the one that had the right to get mad at them, not the other way around. Jared goes, nobody wants to hear about a breakup. It happens, man. Keep your head up. Plenty of fish in the sea. True. I mean, that's what I said regarding you because we didn't know for a while if that was the case with you and Jade. And I said, well, there's more fish in the sea if it is true. I don't know that it's true. I said, but if it's true, I said, he would need to hang his head up high and say that's the end of that relationship, and there's going to be a beginning of another one. And I said, but I said I don't know that that's true. But I mean, everybody in the live chat here was complaining about listening to him talk at Jonathan because it was nothing but straight drama and drunkenness. You know, uh, I seen every comment. I mean, Major was complaining about it. Scott was complaining about it. Everybody was saying, all this drama. He's putting all the drama over on Jamie, and which was true. You know, so I mean, I'm just not going to tolerate that. I'm not going to have someone on video be drunk or high. If you're going to be a video guest of mine, you better be fucking clean. Because I mean, I'm not going to tolerate that shit. And one thing else I ain't going to tolerate: don't talk smack to me. I don't give a damn what kind of man or woman you think you are. Don't talk smack to me in this live chat or any live chat or as a video guest. Come say it to my face. And then I guarantee you, I ain't going to say a fucking word, but you'll feel what's going to happen. And that is not a threat. That's a fact. And what you're right, Jared, there is plenty of fish. Don't get me wrong. Most people generally get a little sad when they have a breakup, of course. But the thing is, you can't dwell in that sadness. You got to pick yourself up, put your boots on, and go. There's other fish in the sea, and you'll find someone and be happy someday. And that's why you have to look at relationships like that. You know. But I can tell you right now, Daniel and Taryn Johnson is not going to be on either one of my fucking shows. They come back on, I'll block them mute their accounts. It will not bother me one bit. I'll say who comes on and who doesn't. And them three are not going to be on my fucking show. I don't put up with that punk ass shit. I'm 58 fucking years old. I'm not some punk, you know. I would tell anybody, you want some of this old man, come get some. I've issued that challenge many times on my live show, many times. You know, don't be a puss and talk threatening to me in a live chat, or as a video guest. Come do something, you know. Now, I mean, if Jamie and Timothy wants to come back on the shows, I'll let them come back on. But because Timothy did apologize in here, and which I accepted his apology. But them other three are not coming in, not anymore. You know, I mean, I think I have at least a tiny bit of say so, Jared, about my video guest on the TikTok live. Requirements you got to meet, you got to be clean and sober. Uh, well, Jonathan, let me tell you this, motherfucker, come get some. Quit running your punk ass bitch mouth, puss, and come get you some. You know right where I'm fucking at. Come from Gosnell and come get you some. Bring your help with you. You think I'm going to run? Boy, you better realize who in the fuck you're talking with here. If I didn't walk away from a 10-man fight when I was 13, I won't walk away from a 20-man fight, knowing even I'm going to get a beat down, boy. Don't talk shit like you're talking here. Quit being a puss and a bitch like you are. Come to Parker Road right now. Right now. But you ain't going to do it because you're a pussy. I'll give you time to get here. I know how far Gosnell is, that little piece of shit town. Get your ass on over here so I can whip that ass. Well, you get your ass on over here, boy, and bring you some help because you're going to need more than a fucking lunch, motherfucker. You're going to need to be paying some goddamn hospital bills when I get through with you. I see what you said here, Jared. Uh, man, why would I want them three freaks from over in Gosnell, a little piece of shit fucking town, size of fucking Rector, you know? There's nobody there bad enough for me to be worried about, which I don't worry about nobody anyways, because like I said, there ain't nobody single man can whip my fucking ass, you know? So he can bring him and his little drunk friend Jonathan, and they'll get their fucking asses tore up. Don't run your mouth, Jonathan. Quit acting like a little retarded boy like you are. I ain't fucking retarded, and I'm all fucking man. All you can do is beat your bitch up when you have a little bit more to drink. So you can't whip no fucking man. And see, Jared, I was going to tell you, he stays in trouble with the fucking law all the time because of his fucking drinking. That and beating up his wife. Come down here and try that with this old man. I'll take you to the fucking school, all right? And it won't be the old school, it'll be the school at the fucking hospital. And I'm usually out here to at least 4 in the morning. So this is where I'm going to be to at least 4 in the morning, boy. Time to put the bottle down. There you go. Yeah. He, I'll put it to you like this. He's going to sober up. And I know what he looks like. I've met him out here. And one day I'm going to run into that little motherfucker. And then I'm going to teach him a real valuable fucking lesson. See, he thinks I'm going to forget about it. I don't forget about a fucking thing, you know. So when you're sobering up tomorrow, this little thing better be telling you in your fucking ear that old man's going to beat your ass when he runs across you. And that is a fucking fact. You don't come in my show, boy, and talk like you did, putting everybody to sleep in this live chat on this YouTube live. Drunker than a fucking cooter brown. Major left out of here because of your fucking drama bullshit. Just want somebody to feel fucking sorry for his little punk ass, queer ass self. And nobody's feeling sorry for him here, Jared. Not you, not me. Major didn't. Scott did neither. Everybody was saying in the live chat all this fucking drama from a fucking drunk, and which was correct, you know. And I'm usually right here till 4 o'clock in the morning every morning, at least four, you know. So I'm not hard to find. Daddy goes, how's it going, Ozzy? It's going good. Just a couple of punk ass bitches want to talk some fucking shit, but yet they don't want to come and do something about it. You know, they just want to talk shit in this live chat. But I don't know what that Alexis looks like, of course, but I know what that little punk ass bitch looks like. You know, Jerry goes, YMCA. Well, yeah, I can YMCA him, but if he was to ever make the mistake of me running across his eyes, YMCA is too good for him. It's not going to be much of a beatdown either. It's going to be one or two chops and he'll go down for the count. He'll swear to God he thinks he's going to be dying, but he won't be. But he'll go to a hospital for a little while. Uh, oh, yeah, I know who he is. Yeah, I don't know who that Alexis was, but I know who the other one was. He's just really drunk and was talking shit on my TikTok live. He was a video guest on there. And he was doing all this drama bullshit. Feel sorry for me because I'm drunk. Bullshit that nobody wants to fucking listen to. I had people in the live chat here getting out of the live chat because of it, you know. But he ain't going nowhere other than where he's at right now. He ain't gonna come here. Ain't nobody gonna bring him here, you know. Daniel and Taryn ain't gonna bring him here, you know. I wish they would bring him here, but I know they're not going to, you know. He's so damn drunk he can't hardly hold his fucking head up. I mean, I'm not going for that shit. I don't have audio video guests on here, Daddy, YouTube Live. I do on the TikTok Live. But I can dictate who I'm putting on my show. And Daniel, Terry, and Johnson is not ever going to be back on. Period. You know, they didn't have no right to get mad at me. I had every right to get mad at them. You know, I didn't appreciate her fucking comments in this YouTube live chat. I didn't give a damn what she didn't like. All five of them running their fucking chops at the same time. And me, I couldn't address the problem I was having on this platform. You know, and then I tried to get them to quiet down. I said, guys, come on. Got me nowhere. So then I finally had to just end the TikTok live show. Then Taryn wants to come in here and says if she doesn't like my attitude and like what I'm saying, you know, this good bullshit. Well, I didn't give a shit what she didn't like. You know, why shut up? You know, I mean, this is my policy with anybody, man or woman. I'll play it how you want to play it. You talk shit, and I'm going to throw it back on you. You keep acting like an ass, and you're going to get your ass beat. I'm not going to play with you. You know, I'm 58. I don't fucking play. You know, you act nice, and I'm going to go out of my way to treat you very nicely. I play it however a woman or man wants to play it. You know. Now, being said, if they ain't getting smart with me, I ain't gonna get smart with them. They get smart with me, I'm gonna throw it back on them. They persist, and it's just not gonna go down well. Especially when they fucking sloppy ass drunk punk ass bitch, you know. And Jerry could tell you because he was in, I think he was on both platforms. He could tell you he was sloppy drunk. Well, and everybody feels sorry for him because he had a breakup. Well, there's a little violin, you know. Nobody wants to listen to a slobbering drunk that wants nothing but pity. Feel sorry for him. Nobody. Nobody wants to listen to that. Then he wants to pray for nearly 15 minutes, you know. Then he said everybody take their hats off. I said, I ain't taking my hat off. You know, he knew he was acting like an ass. That was before I ever got mad at him, and he was. He's one that definitely can't handle what he drinks, you know. I noticed he hadn't said nothing else back in here. He done one of the two things. He either shut up and passed out or just shut up. But still, I don't forget a damn thing. And I will run across him one day. And I look forward to it. But he won't. Sure, you're not drunk. You sound like a drunk. No, I have not had a drink or a drug in 2 years today. Maybe you ought to find out something here the hard way. Do I have any teeth? The answer is no. Go fuck your mama, Jonathan. Or better yet, tell your mother I said thank you, Jonathan. But I don't have to explain myself, whether I'm drunk or not. I could be drunk. What do you want? I could be high, I could be drunk, I could be a lot of things. I don't have to prove myself to you, whoever the fuck you calling yourself daddy. You ain't my fucking daddy. What do you want? What are you drinking? Are you a queer? What are you? See, I can question you just like you can me. That works both ways. You don't have to explain yourself, but I don't have to explain myself to you or fucking anybody. But I can say what I want and I can do what I want. You don't control that. I do. But I remember what Daniel looks like because I have a photogenic memory. I don't forget nothing. I remember what he looks like and I remember what Taryn looks like. See, those three, I remember what they look like to a T. I know how they act. I know everything pretty much I need to know about them. But there's one thing they don't know about me that they're going to find out. And that's what all three of them's going to get. All three of them's going to find out one thing. One thing only, but one thing. Jared, you still in here, buddy? No, don't care to know who it is. Why am I supposed to be scared? We're going to have to do better than that. Right. As what I said, as of today, it's been 2 years. I can pass any competent drug or alcohol exam given by any doctor's office or hospital around the country or around the world for that matter. I don't know what he means by no. He goes, so do you know who this is? And then I said, am I supposed to be scared? I guess he means since I said that. And he goes, no, no. Who are you? I mean, it ain't gonna scare me if whether I know you or if I don't know you. I've never been afraid of anything or anyone in my life. Why would I start now? You tell me who you are. You're acting like I don't know who you are. You're right. Right now, I don't know who you are. But even if I did, it wouldn't make a shit, and it wouldn't. Maybe it is. You know what? Now that might would scare me if it was the boogeyman with all them worms coming out of his mouth. Now that might would Scare me a little bit, maybe. And it probably would at least a little bit. If I was watching a man eating worms, especially a whole mouthful of worms, it would make me think. Wonder, is he really actually human or is he animal? He goes, maybe. I guess he's not going to divulge who he is. I guess it might not be a he; it could be a she. Jared, you know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, it might be a little appetizing having worms. Well, you're right. Well, you know what I'm talking about, I guess. I mean, he really didn't wrestle no matches. That was the thing. I don't ever recall him actually wrestling a match. I recall him always either going to the ring or already being in the ring, and he'd have all them worms coming out of his mouth. And if he was already in the ring when his opponent comes to the ring, he'd just turn around and run back away and run to the back. Or if his opponent was in the ring, then by the time he got to the ring with all them worms, then his opponent would run out to the back. I'd never seen him wrestle a match. They called him the boogeyman, you know. Uh, uh, or I could be both. Well, you could be. But I mean, I never called him ever wrestling a match in the WWE. I mean, an actual wrestling match. So I guess he just got paid to do that. I mean, I guess that's more than enough if you count chewing up big old worms. Uh, it don't sound well to the tummy. I know that. But it would make me think something about man if I seen him, eating worms like that. It would make me think. Well, either he's not human or he's just mentally decapitated or both. That's what it made me think. Especially if he was looking at me while he was eating. You know, Jared, you still hanging with me, buddy? Well, it's something I think weed is a drug. Uh, it depends on how you use it. If you use it as an addiction, then yeah, I would classify it as a drug. If you say, I had a guy I was in treatment with. He said that was his addiction with weed. So if you look at it like that, I would say, yeah, I would categorize it as a drug. If you told me you was addicted to it, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, if you're not addicted to it and say you use marijuana, then no. You know, you mean do I smoke weed? I don't smoke it, but I don't knock it either. You know, have I ever smoked weed? Oh yeah, hell yeah. Did I have an addiction to it? No. I mean, there's some people that smoke a joint or two one day and might not smoke another for a month or two. Then you got some that are hardcore addicted to it. But no matter what you're addicted to, addiction's addiction, And so Judd goes, anything without moderation there you go. Anything without moderation. You're right. Anything without moderation is an addiction. I would say that too, Jared. Rebel Sun goes, weed is amazing. Well, yeah. I mean, I can think of worse things you could do. Don't get me wrong. Too, you know. Jared goes, all drugs are great till they aren't. Well, yeah, true. Well, I mean, it is a plant. That it is. Yeah, it's a plant or an herb or whatever you want to call that. But it is that. It's a plant, you know. But most of your drugs come from plants, you know. I mean, if you don't have an addiction to it and you just use it and you can go without it, then I would say it's not a drug, you know. If you're like that towards it, uh, you know. I mean, mushrooms are synthetic. It's a fungus off, you know, and it's a plant. You know, and if you use it every once in a while, you can go without it, then there's nothing wrong with that. But if you had an addiction to it, then of course that would be bad. Like Jared said, anything in moderation is okay. It's just it turns into addiction when you're not doing it in moderation. And anything that is a plant is not a drug. Well, depends on how you look at it. Jared goes, peyote is a plant. Well, so is mushrooms. Yeah, you know. I mean, all of our medicines that we get, like say pills and stuff, comes from plants. You know, heroin. Jared said right. I spray my weed with roach spray to keep the bugs off. I believe it. But Jared, I'll just go ahead and pose this to you. I don't know if Scott and Timothy or Jamie's going to come on the shows anymore or not. That's up to them if they want to come on. But I'm like you; they wanted to all scatter and go find out about her. I was no longer important, I don't think anymore. So, but that's okay. Uh, you know, it don't bother me because I noticed Scott was telling them to go check her profile out, and Timothy said okay. So that's what Scott did. He left, Timothy left, and she left, and checking her out. So if them three don't come on tomorrow night, then they're gone, and I'll be my own moderator on here. So it don't bother me one bit to be moderator, and I won't make nobody else moderator. That's the case. If them three don't come on tomorrow night show, then I'm back to being my moderator, and that's the way it's going to stay. I've had moderator after moderator, and it just don't work out. Rebel Sun goes, I bet Ozzy hung like a mule. Well, the one thing I'm not tolerating on my live show is someone talking smart to me like uh like that Hunt Johnson was doing on here a while ago. After all the bullshit we listened to him on TikTok live, you know, a drunk, you know, and then Taryn, same house he's in, wants to get mad at me because she didn't like what I told Daniel on here that I wasn't going to tell it for a second time. She didn't like it that I told him that, so she got pissed off at me, and I told her where she could go. So you know, them three are not going to be on my show. Period. Now, if Scott and Timothy and Jamie wants to come back on tomorrow night, they can. Uh, but I'm going to make it clear if they do that when I say guys come on, that means to stop talking so I can deal with something on another platform here, like I tried to tonight. Uh, Rebel Sun goes, I can be a moderator. No, I won't have another moderator. You gotta understand how many moderators I went through. I went through four now. If Scott don't come back on, which is telling me he's probably not going to, because he left out of here to go check her out, this other girl out. And that's what he was telling Timothy and Jamie to go do, and they agreed to go do it. So they didn't want to be on the show on this live show anymore anyway. They wanted to go do that. So more power to them. You know, maybe she'll have a live show and they can be on that one. You know, uh, leave my wife name out of your mouth. Who is your wife? Who's your wife? I didn't know I mentioned anybody's wife's name on here, but I can mention your wife's name all I want. You can't do nothing about it. Think you can whip my ass? You're welcome to come try it. I've issued many open challenges on my live shows. Anybody think they can whip my ass? You come on, do it. You'll see. I'll be right here. So who's your wife? What's your wife's name? Ooh, I'm scared. Well, thanks, Rebel. But I've had four moderators. I think four. I might have had a fifth one. I know I had four. Rebel Son goes, is that Timothy saying that? I don't know. I have no idea. Jared goes, people are crazy. I know it. Rebel Son, yeah, I don't know. He said I'd leave his wife's name out of it. I don't know whose wife's name he thinks I brought up. He won't tell me who he is. He won't tell me what her name is. If it's Timothy and Jamie, I mean, it ain't gonna bother me. I'll say what I want to fucking say. You know, I don't know if it's him or her or what. Don't give a shit. This is my fucking show. Uh, yeah, that's true. Okay, what are you saying? Yeah, that's true too. People are crazy. Well, that's true. People are. I mean, I can get right off down on crazy's level. It don't bother me one bit. How you fight crazy with crazy is insanity. And and to the insane ones, I can get right on their level. I can get down on anybody's level, no matter what stage they are in life. I can get right down there on that level with them. Uh, Probably so. I don't know who he is. Don't give a shit. See, I'm not crazy and I'm not insane, but I can get down on that level with people that are. I don't think it's Timothy though, because Timothy's got his own account. It's under Timothy McCabe on here, so it's not Timothy. Timothy would come in here on his own, like he was earlier in the chat here. So it's not Timothy. It's not, because Timothy would be under Timothy McCabe on here. He wouldn't be under this right here, because he was in the show here on this live chat here. Uh, he could be threatening me, but that would be bad for whoever it is too. I mean, Timothy apologized. I accepted his apology. Why wouldn't I? Well, that's a good one. At Elevator, happy birthday to you, America. I totally agree. Uh, 250 years of red, white, and blue. God bless America. There you go, Jared. I mean, I agree. It's America's birthday. It's 250 years. So uh, I don't know who this guy calls himself Daddy. Who's his wife? He said for me not to talk or mention his wife's name. Who's his wife? That way I can mention it. What's his name? So I can mention that. After all, YouTube Live is a world platform. See, that way everybody will know their names. But I think I'm going to clean house really good tonight, Jared. Uh, I'm going to block some major accounts tonight. Uh, that way I don't even want to hear from them other three anymore. My show is my show, Jared, and I know you agree with this. I mean, I should have some say so about the show. Scott just hightails it out, doesn't say hi, bye, kiss my ass or nothing, and he's supposed to be my moderator. But the reason why he did is because he told Timothy and Jamie, "We'll go check her profile out." And Timothy said in here, "Okay." So that's what them three left to go do. So, well, they might as well stay with that other one that they wanted to go check out. And hopefully she's got a live show, and then they can be a moderator and friends on her live show. Because when this show ends, before I post any highlights, there's going to be 6 accounts that I'm blocking that's not coming nowhere near my live show. I'm done. I don't take that shit, you know, and I'm not going to, you know. I don't give a damn how good someone's been to me either. I'm not going to take shit off of them. I don't give a damn, you know. Uh, yeah, elevator. I'm here in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Uh, no, I've never called the cops for anything in my life. Not one time. I believe in handling things myself. That's why I never bothered a police station in my entire life. I've never called the police on for no situation on anybody or anything. I always handle things my way. So no, I don't like calling cops because I don't do that. They got better things to do, and cops do. They got better things to do, and I ain't a rat. You know, I wouldn't rat nobody out at the same time. That's what I'm going to do, Jared. When this show's over with, I'm going to block their accounts. You know, uh, sometimes that's what you have to do with a live show. You have to clean house with the old guests to make sure they're not going to be no part of your shows, you know, and then just have to start having new guests, you know, for regulars. But I will tell them up front, each new regular guest, that's say a new video guest on TikTok Live, if I even think you're drunk or high, you know, you start questioning me or anybody else for that matter for any reason, then I'll boot you out. Don't start judging me. Don't start expecting me to explain myself or anybody else. Nobody has to explain themselves for a damn reason. Nobody should have to, and I'm not going to, and I don't expect none of y'all to. Uh, I mean, people look at cops different ways, though. I mean, some believe if there's any kind of problem, that's what you do. You call the police, and I wouldn't tell them to do any different. You know, they do what they do because they know what they're doing. But I just never did do that in life. The only thing I've ever called was like an ambulance. I've done that. You know, Jared goes, if you can't handle your drink or your smoke, the doors are over there. Yeah. But I can tell you right now, they didn't want to come back on this show anymore, and that's why they left out on the YouTube live, Jared. Because Scott told Timothy and Jamie, he said, well, go check out her profile. And that's what they went and done. And then I guess they decided to stay off. Scott didn't say, you know, he said that to them, and then that's when he got out. And Timothy said okay to that, and then he got out. So the only regular that's going to be on here starting from here on out will be you, Jared. Just be me and you on here. Well, Jared, the show in 3 minutes will be on 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I'll end the show in 3 minutes. Okay, buddy? So, Jared, starting tomorrow night, it's just going to be me and you as far as the two regulars. The other regulars that you know, they're not going to be in here. I'm going to delete and block their accounts. That's all, Jamie, Timothy, Scott, Daniel, Taryn, and Jonathan. All six of them are out. I got a no tolerance bullshit to anybody. I don't tolerate nothing from nobody. I don't care how good you've been to me. I don't care if you give me thousands of dollars. You cross me in any way, then I'm done with you. You know, them three really wanted to go focus in on that girl and see what she was a part of. You know, fine, but you better stay with her. I'm locking all of them because of the bullshit I went through on the TikTok live. When I had this other woman in here on the YouTube live giving me a hard time, I couldn't get. They were all five talking at the same time. I said, "Guys, come on!" Like that. I couldn't get them to stop talking. So then I had to end the TikTok live show. So I did that in order to address the problem here on the YouTube live. Got it taken care of finally. Then Daniel comes in here right before Jared said, "Well, Ozzy, you don't have to explain yourself, no, because I was explaining everything." And then Daniel comes in here and he goes, "Well, he was wanting me to explain myself again." And I said, "No, I'm not going to do it. Like Jared said, I shouldn't have. I should, I don't have to, and I'm not going to." I said, "I know you might not have been listening in on the YouTube live because you was on the TikTok live." But I said, "I'm just not going to explain it again." Then his wife, Taryn, gets in here and says she didn't like how I was talking to Daniel about it, but I didn't give a shit what she did like. This is my show. You know, if anybody had any right to be pissed off at anybody, I had every right to be pissed off at all five of them, over on the TikTok live when I couldn't get them to quieten down. So, it is what it is, you know. Then Scott, my moderator here on this show, tells Timothy and Jamie on this YouTube live to go check out that girl's profile. So that they all left in, them three left in to go do that, and I've not heard anything from them since in this live show here. And Scott was supposed to be the moderator here, but as you see, he's not here. So uh, I'm just going to block and mute their accounts. I don't want them watching my live show. I don't want. See, that's the thing. If I block and mute your account, yeah, it's because I don't want you back on my show. But two, I don't want you watching my show. And I don't. Now, more power to them six. I wish them nothing but success. But they better be successful in leaving me the fuck alone. That's what they better do. You know. Now they don't have to listen to a damn thing I'm saying here, and they don't. But as long as they leave me alone, they'll be just fine. If you don't leave me alone, that's a different story. Jared goes, "All right, man. Yeah." So I'm going to go ahead and end the show. It's been on 2 hours and 31 minutes, Jared. So thank you. Thanks as always, Jared. Jared, you always got some good wisdom in here, and you always hang tough with me till the show ends. So thank you so much, buddy. And tell Jade I said, hey, when she gets off work and stuff like that. And I hope y'all go have a good time celebrating before tomorrow. That's going to be about a wrap for the YouTube live show. I ended the TikTok live show a good hour ago. We're going to do the two platforms, but I got to get busy cleaning the house, blocking and muting some accounts. Because I'm going to make it clear. If you're going to be an audio video guest on the TikTok live, you cannot be drunk, you cannot be high. But you can't start judging people and asking them to explain themselves because nobody has to explain a damn thing. Jerry goes, appreciate you being on, Oz. Don't let it ruin you. Right, good night, man. Oh, I'm not going to, Jared. But thank you so much as always, Jared. And I hope you have a great, blessed night. And I'll see you hopefully tomorrow night if you got time to be on the show tomorrow night. But I'm not letting it affect me. Them six are the old that's out. It's only about the new, Jared. So it's going to be me and you. I'll be back to moderate myself. Okay, Daniel. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. And it don't, you know. But anyways, I want to thank all the viewers out there. As always, happy 4th of July, like Elevator. I've never seen Elevator in here before. Thank you, Elevator, for saying that. And you too, Jared, showing patriotism for your country means the world, and that it does. And we are celebrating 250 years of independence. So I hope everyone enjoys their or 4th of July today. As for me, I'm doing what I always do, which is working. That's for sure. Uh, the live show highlights will be coming up next after I do some blocking of some accounts. And please join me tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for another edition of the Strut Man Show on both the YouTube Live as well as the TikTok Live. And until then, good night and God bless you all. So long for now, everybody. Good night, Jared. Good night, Daniel.